Hey guys, we are back with another video, and in today's video I have another mod update. So currently we have updated the Mooblooms mod, we have also released the 1.21.5 plus mod, and now we have got another mod that has been updated to 1.21.5. But before we cover that, I have made a lot of changes to the 1.21.4 version, which will also be coming in the updated version. And this mod is the Badgers mod. Now, first off, the spawn egg for the 1.21.5 version has been added, so it now matches the others. But before we jump to the 1.21.5 version, let me quickly cover some of the changes that have been made in both versions. Once again, this mod is for Forge and NeoForge. First off, the model has been updated. The texture now matches the Minecraft Legends badger, but the model has been made more Minecraft-like, where it just uses the basic system Minecraft uses, where Minecraft Legends uses more of rounded corners. So the model and the texture has been updated, and I'm not going to lie, I really do think the new model and texture looks really good. For anyone who is curious, this is what the old Badger model and texture look like if you've never seen or played with a mod before. So that is the first change we have made. The second change we have made is we have reduced the sounds of the Badger. The sounds it makes are now a lot quieter, and this has just been done because the sound were really in your face, and whenever you was near them, it sounded like they were screaming at you. Now, as for the AI of the Badger, we have also made a lot of changes to that. If you didn't know, Badgers could dig, so we have improved their digging. They will now play an animation when they are digging, which if we quickly just get one to dig, if I just place down a few of them, yes, here we go. When it is digging, it'll put its head in the block, and it will also display some dirt particles or the particles that it's digging into. Now let's quickly talk a little bit more about the Badgers digging. Badgers can dig on certain blocks, the main blocks being any dirt themed block, any stone themed block, and then also sand. Now when the Badger digs, they will play this particle, and they will start digging for a random time. Now if they dig for about 30 seconds, they will have a chance to pop out an item. Now one other thing to mention about this update is we have finally given the Badgers their own custom loot table. In prior updates, the loot table was just taken from the cat's morning gift. Now one thing to note, they cannot be pushed when they are digging, so when they are digging they are static, but I really just want to try and get one of them to dig up an item. I guess the best way to do this is probably just build a platform and then summon a load of them. Now while they are digging for items, I quickly just want to jump back to some bug fixes. They are now breedable again. You can use carrots, potatoes or beetroots, and if you feed them, they will now breed and make a baby badger, which you can see right there. Once again, it does look really cool. This one over here has dug up a copper, so they are starting to dig up items, but once again, it's quite rare. This one's dug up an azalea bush. But also within this update, we have made it so the Badgers now support data-driven variants. You can now add your own custom variants with the use of a data pack and also a resource pack. So with data-driven variants, I've added a red version of the Badger. Now this one will not be included in the normal pack, and this will be a test data pack that you can download if you want to add your own versions. So I'm going to go over this very quickly. Now we're going to cover the 1.21.4 version first because there are some changes. So inside of the pack meta file, we want this to be 61 with then the description. Then we want data, we want legends, we want Badger variant, and then we have the Badger variants. Now you don't need both of these files, you only need one. We're going to cover the 1.21.4 first. Now inside here, you just need a texture location and then the texture, and then you need biomes and the biome. This is the biome the Badger will appear in. Adding a biome here does not make it spawn naturally though. Now for the Badger to spawn naturally, you need to add a tags folder, world gen biome, and inside of here you need to add the biomes tag, which is spawns badgers. Now once that is here, you can obviously open up this file and edit it to add biomes or remove biomes. So if you add a biome to this part right here, and you want it to spawn naturally, you will have to enter the biome inside of the biomes tag as well. Now let's cover the 1.21.5 version. So inside of here, you are going to want to change this to version 71, and we can also change this, although that doesn't really matter. Then we obviously want data, we want legends mobs, we want Badger variant, and we now want the 1.21.5 version. Now you can see right here we have asset ID. This is once again the texture location. And then we want spawn conditions. And this is because all mob variants now use spawn conditions rather than just specifying a biome, which in this case, the spawn condition is the forest. Once again, this does not make them spawn naturally. So if you want the version to spawn naturally, you then need to go to tags at world gen biome and add the biome into this tag. And that is it for data-driven variants. Once again, I will have the example pack linked in the description, so if you want to download it, all you need to do is change the files to how you would like. And one thing to note, you can have more than one variant per biome. As you can see, we currently have 2 for the forest, and spawning them will randomly spawn either one of them. Now, I've also had these digging in the background while we was covering that, and you can see they've produced quite a lot of items. So now I've showcased the digging of the badgers. Let's quickly cover some of the items the badgers can drop. Now, once again, these loot tables can be adjusted through data packs. So if you want to adjust these, add to them, remove any items, you can obviously do that. So the items that the badgers can drop is any of the saplings you see above, which I think is every sapling within the game. They can also drop hanging roots, glow lichen, pink petals, sugarcane, bamboo, as well as bundles. The bundles will always be empty. They can also drop glowberries and bones, as well as raw iron, raw gold, and raw copper. They can also drop flint and coal, as well as diamonds and emeralds. And then finally, they can drop books and name tags. Now, these top items right here are the common ones. The ones at the bottom are a little bit rarer, so these won't drop as frequently. And they can find torchflower seeds, pitcher pods, as well as skeleton skulls and sniffer eggs. Now, one thing I do quickly want to mention, every change I have showcased is available for the 1.21.4 version and also the 1.21.5 version. The only feature that is not in 1.21.5 is the spawn egg, because obviously spawn eggs weren't updated until this version. The spawn egg inside of the older versions is just 2 colors like they was. Once again, another thing I want to mention, this mod is now compatible with the Moblooms mod and also Spring to Life Plus. So if you want to have them all in the same world, that is now something you can do. So you can have badgers with the butterfly bushes. You can also have badgers with Moobloom. Once again, the badgers mod will be downloadable in the description with the changes I have mentioned in this video. And also I will have some showcase videos for the Spring to Life mod if you're interested in that, which expands upon Minecraft 1.21.5. And I will also have a showcase video of the new Moobloom update if you're interested in that as well. But with that being said, that is all the changes that we have made to the badger. Once again, the model and the texture I think is a huge improvement. It now fits the Minecraft feel a lot more than the previous one. But the previous one was literally just ripped from Minecraft Legends. Now, that is the end of this video. We have covered everything new within the Badgers mod. Now, in the comments of this video, let me know what mod would you like to see us update next. We've updated the Badgers mod. We have also updated the Moblooms mod. We've updated the Badgers mod and the Moblooms mod. I do have some other mod updates in the works, but let me know what ones that you would like to see first. And also, if you have any feedback or suggestions for the Badgers mod, do also let me know in the comments, as we are always looking to improve. The model and texture changes came because someone suggested that the model needed to look more Minecraft-like, which obviously we have now done. And these guys definitely do look a lot more cuter to have within the world. But anyway, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed, do like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys in another one very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!